Lizzie. I live in Northeastern, and I'm majoring in human services at Massachusetts Community College. My goal for employment is to one day become a disability advocate, and I really want to move down to DC and work at more of like a federal level.
Good for you.
Work. We go this year.
We do it all.
No, we're just gonna go first.
Okay.
No, I think maybe just share all the.
Okay, so
I'll have each of you share.
okay, so I think the second question was like, what was like what have you done? And
Yeah, talk about your work experience.
yeah, your work experience. So I've been a peer leader for Partners with Disabilities, and I've been a peer leader at Access to Theater, which is a theater program at Mass Hospital School. And as a result, I got a job that summer at Mass Hospital School. So I worked there for 2 summers. I worked in their transition program, so I worked with 18 to 22-year-olds. And I then became a PYD Summer Scholar a couple years ago. And then I went to the Youth Leadership Forum, which was at Bridgewater. I did that for 4 years. I was a delegate for 2 years, and I was a peer leader for 2 years. And through those experiences, I learned that I need to have a voice, and that I need more confidence so that one day I can become a strong leader. And I feel like at this stage, I need to look at myself more as a leader and not as a participant, or as both. For me, I don't like making mistakes at all. And I've always wanted people to be happy. So I guess through these programs, I realized that about being good leaders. And I just believe what's right. Okay. So then I've been a lot. So I work at Independent Associates, which is in East Bridgewater. It's an independent living center, and I'm on their board of directors as their youth person. And I got to go to NICL, which is the National Independent Living Conference. So I got the opportunity to go there, and that's really where I realized that I really wanted to work in policy and work for the disability community through that, and just as somebody with a disability, learning about how there are a large amount of people that have disabilities. From there, has taught me that there needs to be somebody out there to help. And then I've also interned at the Federation for Children with Special Needs, and I've also interned at Eastern Skills, a little bit. So the advice I would give to people in the workplace was just to be yourself, and not to try and be somebody else, because you're yourself and you should just be yourself. So, and then you should just participate in events, social, educational. Yourself out there and be friendly and always be willing to and always be friendly and always willing to listen, and just to stay focused on what you want in your life. So one day you might do that.
That's great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'll turn it over to Austin now.
Oh yeah, this is Austin.
Yeah. Well, I don't even need to be here because she said something very similar to what I was going to say, but anyway, I'm Austin, and I was very, very, very fortunate to kind of start my advocacy career right here at the Human Center for Design, and I have had countless experiences. I worked with PYD, ESISIL, EPIC, and MBCAIO. I did, well, first I'm going to tell you about my internship here. So, one year we went around assessing the accessibility at the Museum of Science, and then we gave them feedback, and then the next year they invited me back here to work in their office with designers and just design different projects, and that we help design. So the designers would go out to homes and take ordinary homes and make them more accessible for people with disabilities. So that was really fortunate. And another summer I worked at BCIL as a tip intern. That was for 10 weeks, and that got me ready for a job, experiences, and all different types of opportunities. And like Lizzie said, I was also a cheerleader at Bridgewater, and I just kind of have my hands in everything. My ultimate goal is to be a DJ, so I kind of do that a little bit on the side, and
I'm a DJ.
what?
It's cool, because now you're like, I'm a DJ.
Yeah. Well, I'm not really a professional, but I weave that in between my everyday work. So I both at the State House, on advocacy, and my one piece of advice is, you might think to yourself, well, if I have all these opportunities, why do I need any more? You know, like, but every opportunity is a good opportunity, because opportunities come from opportunities, right? And it kind of builds off of each other. So, and being out in the world, that you connected with each other, and kind of like once in a week to another. So just take any opportunity that you can, and I just don't be afraid to say yes to any opportunity. So,
Could you share about your radio show just a little bit?
Yeah.
Could you humble?
Oh yeah.
Austin's a celebrity. Everyone.
No.
Except for
We have
Austin.
no idea.
So I
We put him on the spot, like.
I do a radio show once a week at Perkins, volunteering. Just so we worked on still building. So I created song list. Just this past year, I had all my organizations that I worked with on. So that includes BCIL, EPIC, PYD, just ended my summer series, and it's just really special to have all these organizations to have worked so closely with me, and it's really fun because I got to work with some professional DJs from CBS. So that's what I mean when I say you never know what's gonna happen, so take any opportunity to.
You guys want to take questions?
Yeah, well,